Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. and I'm here today to bring the review for One Piece Manga Chapter 1002. And now, in a nutshell, this chapter is basically the members of the West Generation we have versus the Yonko, Big Kaido and Big Mom. And now, yeah, that's it in a nutshell. And by the end of the chapter, things ain't looking too good for them. But I just want to flip through the chapter as I'm recording this and just to bring up some points as I'm reading on. So it actually does start off pretty good, or looking pretty good for our heroes. We see Kaido attacking. There's that bossy moment where Kaido's just like, just hits away and attack. If you start the chapter off thinking, okay, things are looking decent. Maybe, the 5 on, is it 5? 5-on-2, things might go a bit well, but no. As the chapter goes on, things start to get a bit peak for our heroes. Now, another thing I want to mention is that Kaido has cut through Kid's mecha. Now, I've mentioned it on my videos, obviously. I've mentioned it in other places as well. I'm not a big fan of the mecha. Leave the mechas to Power Rangers and, series of that sort, Gundam, them ways there, keep it there. So it seems like we're slowly, I think there's still bits of it intact by the end of the episode. Chapter rather. But it seems like we're slowly getting rid of that, which is a win. Yay. Now all we need to do is get rid of Frankie's mecha permanently and then we're good, we're golden. But yeah. So yeah, Kid's losing his mecha as we go along, and now throughout the chapter we see new moves from Luffy, King Kong rifle, and I think there was another one as well. Not necessarily impressive moves because we don't really see much of it. It's really, because like for the King Kong rifle, for example, we see the gum, fist drawn back, and then the next shot we see the impacted damage. And I'm guessing all these moves that Luffy is using has the Rio Haki equipped to it. And now a problem I have with the way that the others are fighting is that I'm not sure if it's impacting Kaido in any way. With Zoro, he has Enma. We know Enma can do damage to Kaido, so Zoro's cool. We know that he can hurt Kaido, but when it comes to, and with Law as well, I'm fairly certain that he can damage Kaido because we know he can do internal damage via his Devil Fruit. So with them three, I'm certain that they're affecting Kaido, but it's with Kid and Killer. I'm thinking like, are you two even contributing? I know I said previously via Kid's comments that it seems like there's other ways to do damage to Kaido rather than the Ryu Haki, and that's clearly obvious with Law and Enma, but I'm just not feeling it from them two. And I know they're hitting, but I don't feel like they're doing any damage. But after these guys, they got a couple of attacks in to Kaido. This is, and I noticed as well, like the deep. They're really focusing on Kaido and just leaving Big Mom out of it. But by the end of the chapter, Big Mom has her say. She has her say. She's not taking this lightly. She's not being a bystander. She's joining in on this fight as well. They're not going to have it easy. But yeah, after everyone's had an attack or two on Kaido, that's when Big Mom hops in there with her Nimbus Cloud and does some lightning attacks, rains it down on these people then. And so now would seem like they are KO, but I'm wondering, because we have seen people take lightning attacks in the past and get up and say, I'm good, I can still go in kind of thing. Sky PR, the whole of the crew, if not the majority of the crew, took a lightning attack. So it is possible that Big Mom was able to one-shot Kid, Killer, Law, Zoro, basically everyone but Luffy, because obviously Rubberman, get me, understand. But I don't know. I don't think so. I think maybe heavy damage, but I think they will get back up. Pretty sure they get back up. Pretty sure. If it is a case of they've been one-shotted, then boy, that's a bit peak. If that's the case, then how are they going to be defeated? That's arguing. It's a problem. It's a problem. One thing though, one final thing that I do want to mention is how we know Luffy can take lightning attacks. Obviously, Rubberman, I've said this, but he tanks a blast breath. And who was it that asked? I think it's Kaido who asks himself, and he's like, "Yo, this ain't working either." He's like, "Why?" And then Luffy shouts back, "Guts." And now I don't think that's the real reason. I think that's just for comedy purposes for this chapter. But I'm thinking, how is it that Luffy can just seamlessly tank a blast breath? So if you have any thoughts on that, please let me know, because I'm just a bit baffed right now. Like, how can you do that? But yeah, that's everything I've got to say. So it started off good for the heroes, but by the end of the chapter, things have turned lopsided. And it might be a 1-2 fight now, because I think Luffy just might be on his own now. Maybe. But we'll see. Going to give this chapter a 3-star rating. I am kind of surprised that for 3 chapters now, what? Ever since Luffy has run upstairs, that is what the manga's focused on. So that's like two full chapters and a bit of like of one chapter. So it's 2.5 chapters, which is quite surprised. So I'm wondering, when exactly are we gonna flip back to the others? Not that I want that right now. No. Keep it here. Let them get defeated, because I do think Luffy will be defeated one more time before the actual KO of Kaido and or Big Mom. So let them get defeated, and then we'll flip back to the other stuff. We'll go through there, and we'll have that party then. But like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you have not already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.